This single TikTok shop product made $5.8 million during Black Friday month. They even had a $1.5 million day. They are by far the top TikTok shop product, and today I'm going to break down every single strategy that they use to get here. We're going to cover everything from their product listing, their discount strategy, their affiliate system, and their viral video and live stream strategies. Make sure to follow along until the end because they followed a very specific split strategy that allowed them to flood the algorithm with their content during this time. I'm also going to break it down so you can go ahead and take these strategies and emulate them into your own TikTok shop store. Let's jump straight into this. So first things first, here we are inside of Calodata. This is a perfect TikTok shop market research tool that you can use, and we're going to be dissecting the strategies using this software. So we can see right here Metacube and Next Playground. So obviously I caught out Next Playground because in my opinion, this is a better Black Friday brand. You can see the growth chart right here compared to Metacube. It's constant. So you can see that they really perfected what to do on Black Friday. Metacube has been around for a long time. They had a lot of time, but Next Playground really killed it. I'm going to dissect a little bit of both, but mainly Next Playground. So let's jump straight into this. By the way, link for Calodata, there's a discount code, third link in the description. So first things here, we can see that they're listing right here. Their product is very simple and it's basically like a console for kids. There's a bunch of games on there that they have. So this just shows you to like what type of products work on TikTok. Another thing to point out is that their price is at $249. This is insane because before what was thought to be the perfect product for TikTok would be a cheap product. Now a lot more people are coming on TikTok and they have confidence in TikTok to buy an expensive item. Before it would look like a kind of like a scam, but TikTok is proving themselves. So people are willing to buy more and more expensive items on here. So $250 and this month, so it was from November 1st to December 1st, they made $5.8 million in sales. They sold 28,000 items and they were usually selling around $200 because they had a discount, of course, for Black Friday. It's essential. They focused on lives, but they majority focused on videos, but they had some lives here. And you're going to see exactly what method got them all these sales and the reason for why they went viral and flooded the algorithm. First, here I'm going to actually show you their product listing on a phone. Perfect. So here we are inside of TikTok right here. We can go to shop on the top left right here. Don't lie, shop. You go here. Let's go to Next Playground right here. And we're going to take a look at their
girl told me that they had them here, but she did not tell me it was going to be for this price. I haven't seen this before. This is the Next Playground. It's on every kid's Christmas list this year. A game console that has all the games loaded, and you don't need a remote control because you are the remote control. She told me I can get it here on sale. But
you click that and it opens up the product listing. So the first thing that I want to mention about the product listing is their product photos. This is by far the most important part. So even if you're trying to optimize, focus on the photos, especially the first one. So the first one is very simple. You just want to make sure you showcase your product. Don't be confusing. Make it simple. Make it effective. First photo, just a white background. Second is going to be lifestyle, I believe. Yeah, some lifestyle showing the kids and the family playing together. This is going to be features, right? More games. You want to call out features, benefits, social proof in your photos. So right here, another benefit, no controllers, just movement. Safe for kids and families. This calls also Kids Safe Copo certified is, social proof. They are a certified product. Loved by families everywhere. This is more social proof. And here is just the packaging, how it comes, and then more photos. And this is a video right here for your listing. Now for the videos, title is very important as well. They didn't do too much, but I recommend that you actually go ahead and add keywords here. So it's Next Playground, the active play system for kids and family game consoles. So another thing that you're going to notice about the listing is this most loved, and this is awarded to top TikTok shop products that are selling. So this badge is only awarded to the most loved products that receive a combination of the highest ratings, lowest returns rates, on-time shipping, and excellent customer service. So all of these little badges, it might not seem like a lot, but they do actually really affect conversion rate because on top of these badges, TikTok gives you more push. They give you more push on the algorithm. Now we can move on over to the coupon. So coupons, of course, TikTok incentivizes you by doing missions. Once you complete these missions, they're going to give your consumers, they're going to give you them coupons in order for, coupons for a cheaper product. But at the end of the day, you do still get paid the full price. So it's very effective. The conversion rate goes up and you get more sales coming in. Also, this holiday haul right here, this is a campaign that they registered for. This gives you this coupon, again, increases conversion rate, and TikTok boosts you a lot. Here you can see deals. So like I said, incentivized, TikTok gives you these. Free shipping, reviews are very important as well. And here is the description. So you can see this video right here. Always, I recommend for videos on the actual product listing, you want videos that are going to push the consumer down the buying process, right? So answer any objections that they might have. etc. Descriptions here, I would recommend that they actually go ahead and segment this a little bit more, right? Descriptions are very important. Some brands don't even do like making the description, but I recommend that you do just, it won't help and you have to do it one time essentially. So I recommend that they add emojis here. They bullet point it more. They segment it more so it's easy to scan right here. This just looks like a huge text wall. You don't want that the consumer is not going to read it. So this listing that I just showed you on the phone is really the foundation for the strategy, because if you don't have this in place and your conversion rate is not optimized, you're going to have a lot of your marketing like fall through the cracks and is not going to be as efficient. So make sure you do that first, get that, and then you can start getting affiliates, you can start going viral, etc. Now here we are back in Calodata. Let's keep on scrolling. Let's go down here. We can see the reviews and insights. So this is not really important for the strategy, but if you are a competitor, this is a cool thing that you can do. You can actually come in here and see what they're doing good at and what they're doing bad at. So if you're selling a competitor, you want to make sure you have all of these, right? But then you also want to look at their concerns, and you can see right here that limited number of free games, most required paid subscription. So if you want to really get a better product and make a better product for the consumer, make sure your product fulfills all of these. And also you can go ahead and take these concerns and make marketing points out of them, right? So this is a pain point for the consumer. So in your videos, just call them out and explain why yours doesn't do that. I hope that makes sense for you guys. Now creators. So this is really where their strategy comes through, and it was basically volume. They did so much volume, and also they perfected quality as well as quantity. So the killed creator conversion ratio is 30%, which is very high. This means out of all their creators, 30% at least got one sale. And this might seem like a little bit, but a good 90% or let's say 80% of your revenue comes from your top 10 creators. So just that they got 30% of the creators to actually go ahead and get sales is incredible. And they did this through training, through content briefs, and through creator communities they do on Discord, WhatsApp, whatever the case is. This creator right here was basically their top creator for the whole way through. They killed it. Now videos and ads, we can go through here. Oh, now another thing I want to mention for you guys is actually like if you are a competitor and find a competitor, you can actually go ahead and steal these creators. So just copy and paste this name, go to the TikTok Shop Seller Center, go to the affiliate center inside of that, and you can copy and paste your name and go ahead and just send them an invite. Now, mind you, the top creators and the good creators, they are going to require an actual like a retainer, right? Because they are a good creator and they are going to get you sales, but they know that, so they're going to require a retainer in order to start working with you. But I highly recommend that you go ahead and invest, and the top brands are investing in these retainer-based creators. And they're really good because you can get enough frequency of content out into the algorithm, because a commission-based creator, which you just send them a free product and they get the commissions of sales that they generate, they're going to make one video. Majority of the time, if you're not filtering them out correctly, they're just going to make the free product, get the free product, make a like low quality video that's not going to get sales, and then move on. Now these retainer based creators, they're going to be making 10 to 25 videos every single month. This is going to make sure that you have quantity and quality. Very important aspects of going viral are both, and you cannot neglect either of them. Now videos and ads, so 8,553. So we could see here that their top videos are very simple. And one thing I want to point out is that their marketing angles were super simple, which a lot of people think you have to go somewhere crazy or go to something that a competitor has never said before. You do not need to do that. You're going to see exactly what they did, and it's very powerful. We can go right here. Let's put the
Stay safe out there this Christmas. I was coming to get the next playground for my kids for Christmas, but when I saw that price, I am so happy that I did not, because if you click that orange cart down below, you'll see.
So you can see this video right here. They're running ads on it, but they made $252,000 in sales. Insane. And they got 1.5 million views. This is insane. And you can see what she did. It was super simple. She caught out a sale. It was a $50 sale, and they caught it out, and this is what's getting all of their views essentially. And you're going to see that they replicated this throughout their whole affiliate system. So that's another strategy. You do not want to go ahead and reinvent the wheel and do something that you don't know works. You want to, when you find something that works, hammer it down between your whole affiliate system. Make 100, 200, 300 videos of that same marketing angle, and you're going to see your sales start piling in, right? It doesn't make sense to not milk something that works. You're just missing it. Plainly, you're going to be leaving money on the table if you don't do that. Also, this 1.5 million views is insane because not everybody buys on TikTok. So their Amazon, their website saw a bunch more sales. Even retail sales went up. There's something called a spillover effect on TikTok, where if you get a lot of views, you're going to see every other sales channel get spike in sales as well. So also just absolute volume. And this is the most important thing. This is called the Blitz algorithm. is that they got all their affiliates to basically post videos during the same time. So within a week period, they had so many videos hit the actual algorithm. 8,553 videos and ads went live during this month. So of course, every consumer saw so many videos of this product that eventually after like the 10th video that they saw, they went ahead and bought. So they flooded the algorithm. The viewer essentially cannot escape them. They got in front of them so many times that it wouldn't make sense for them not to buy. We could see right here that they actually had a $1.5 million day. Insane. And this is really where they hit the stride on releasing videos all around the same time, got a bunch of views coming in, and got a bunch of sales as a result. If you already know that TikTok Shop is the future and you want this Blitz Algorithm system managed and set up for you, then go ahead and apply to work with us using the first link in the description. Right here, you can see some of our client results we are getting with this system. Let's jump back in. Again, let's move on to the next video.
Guess how much next playground is?
How much was it?
It was $249.
Masterclass.
How much is it now?
$199.
You see again, she flipped the script from the perspective of the video. She's calling her husband to tell her how cheap it is, but she's calling out the sale. So you just want to flip it and have the same marketing angle behind the video. Now, this is incredibly important. Volume as well, like I said, mentioned, you cannot do just one of these. You need both of them. And another thing you're going to see is that they're in retail, right, in Target, in both of these videos.
Stay safe out there.
She calls it out in Target. She goes to the product in Target as well.
First check TikTok Shop before you make any purchase online. Thing is awesome. I just played a game on
Again,
there
she
and
goes
it's
and she
so
calls
cool.
out the
But
sale.
look at that price. Okay, look at that price. Check TikTok Shop first. This thing is awesome.
Check TikTok Shop first. Buy it on TikTok Shop. It's cheaper on TikTok.
There's
Again, you
no
can
way.
see
That girl told me I can get it here, but look at this. If you haven't seen this before, this is the game console of 2025 that all the kids are adding to their Christmas list this year, called the Next Playground. You can play up to multiple players. There's so many different games. She did not tell me it was going to be up to full price. Just crazy.
this super simple video is 21 seconds long and it generated $139,000 in sales, 871,000 views. Now you can see that they're running ads on this as well. What you want to do on TikTok, and I recommend that you do this, right? Every year, honestly, TikTok is getting more pay to play. You can make sales organically, but if you're a top brand, you need to be spending money on ad spend. But what you want to do is just take a video, have it get sales organically, like have an affiliate post it. If it gets sales organically, you go ahead and run GMV max on them. You need like give or take 50 to 100 videos of that are getting sales organically, push them in GMV max, and you're going to see your ROI or your ROAS is super, super high compared to Facebook ads. Facebook ads right now, they're super, super expensive, especially during the holidays. Even out of the holidays, honestly, they're so inflated because everybody is competing that CPMs are 50% higher off season, right? Like not even during Christmas. CPMs, which is cost per 1,000 views, is 50 times higher than marketing on TikTok. So make sure that you are on TikTok marketing, doing everything you can, because Facebook is just getting more and more expensive over the years. Another thing to mention here is that, let me move over to full screen for you guys. Another thing to mention is that the days of websites are seriously dying because all of these platforms, Facebook, Instagram, which is Meta, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, all of these platforms, even YouTube, they are understanding that they have ready to buy consumers on the platform. So it doesn't make sense for them anymore to go ahead and send the ready to buy consumer to an exterior website when they can just go ahead, keep them on the platform and host take a percentage of every sale that goes through that platform. So they're going to start allowing e-commerce transactions to be hosted on the platform. And like I just said, taking a percentage of it. Now you can seriously take advantage of this as a e-commerce brand owner because this really allows you to go ahead and increase conversion rates. First off, a lot of consumers, they don't trust an exterior website, but they are for sure going to trust a billion-dollar app that they use every single day to, keep their information secure, etc. And just looking at it from the platform's perspective, they are going to be making so much more money hosting a transaction fee instead of just only taking ad placement money, which is what they were doing before. So now they're going to be making exponentially more money. So slowly the days of websites are going to die. Eventually, social media platforms are not going to allow you to send a consumer to an exterior website. They're going to force you to actually make the sale on the platform. Now, moving on to the strategy, we can go down to lives. We can go down to lives and we can see how many he posted. Look at this top creator who was just spamming lives essentially. Top live was for 3 hours. It generated $78,000 in sales and they posted 8,478. Now, in my opinion, they really lost a lot of sales here and they could have made way more sales if they focused basically entirely on videos, because look how many videos lives they posted. 8,478. For videos they posted 8,553, and look at the revenue difference, right? 3.3 million was generated through videos, and only 1.6, basically 1.7, was generated through live streams. So if they focus all of their efforts on those videos, I don't even know what they would probably hit like a $10 million month, honestly. Now, I don't entirely recommend neglecting live streams because it's growing and growing, and you want to establish your brand on there when it's at full capacity. For example, in Asia, live streams are huge. People are making $1 million through lives alone. So try it out, but focus your efforts on videos. Almost every single brand is killing it. Like, they're making 90% of the sales through videos. So focus on that. So that's pretty much the strategy. It was basically just having their affiliates go ahead and call out what's working, which was the sale. And of course, Black Friday, everybody's looking for sales, so that played into it as well. But it was super simple. And blitzing the algorithm was probably the most important part, right? So within a month, 8,553 videos went live. Videos went up, and then live streams, 8,478 went up. So they just got it from the consumer so many times that the consumer it wouldn't make sense for them to refuse to buy the item if they see it 10 times in a day. Also, get your creators to post multiple videos. It's going to be incredibly hard for you to scale if you just have one creator posting one video. Try to get 2 to 3 videos out of every single creator so you can really go ahead and take over the algorithm. Now let's move over to Metacube. So Metacube was they did very well as well, but they had a lot of runway, and you can see the growth chart compared to Next Playground. Like, I think I showed this already, but you can just see this insane growth chart right here. They grew 259. At one point, it was like 350 that they grew month over month. So it's insane. Let's dig into the Metacube, and this is basically the same strategy. They caught out what worked, right? So $5.8 million. Right now, from month to date, they're like $6 million, give or take. So they are higher than Next Playground. But essentially what they did is the same thing. So they caught out what worked. They had a bunch of creators go ahead and flood the algorithm. So 4,937 right here. They posted this creator right here, what made $1.25 million in sales. Their videos and live streams, they caught out what worked. So
why does it feel like someone at Metacube made a mistake? Like, this is actually insane.
Calling out the sale.
Concerned. This is $228 worth of glass skin products for under $80.
So again, they're just calling out the sale.
Someone messed up at Metacube. I'm concerned.
Somebody messed up at Metacube, right? Because it's so cheap. It doesn't make sense. They're getting fired if they made this product this cheap.
Why is every bitch on the block respectfully telling everyone to buy the Metacube skincare set, but nobody's telling
Okay,
you
so this is
to use it?
that's a different angle.
If I say this the nice way, then you'll ignore it. So here goes nothing. The longer you wait to transform your skin, the less effective your skincare will be. I waited until...
So you see they're calling out this. They went a little bit different with the actual marketing angles. They weren't calling out the top 2 videos did actually call out the sale, but you can see not all of them did. So just find out what works for you and emulate it, right? Replicate it until it's dead. It doesn't make sense for you not to. This really proves to you that TikTok is becoming one of the best sales channels for e-commerce. Brands are really starting to hit $6 million months, and the platform is basically brand new. The only thing separating you from these brands is actually knowing what to do. They really just built a system that gets content posted frequently and converts viewers directly into purchases. And that really creates a flywheel effect, and TikTok starts pushing your brand after that. So here's a bridge. If you know that TikTok Shop is the future and is right fit for your brand, and you're willing to invest in TikTok Shop to scale your brand, and you want this Blitz the Algorithm method fully set up and managed for you, then go ahead, first link in the description, book a call to work with me. I run a full stack TikTok Shop agency that helps you do everything from setup to getting affiliates, managing affiliates, and going viral. You can see right here on screen, these are some of the results I'm getting from my clients. Now, if you want to continue learning about TikTok Shop for yourself, go ahead and watch this video on screen. It's going to be breaking down every single thing that you need to do as a beginner to get to this point. Either way, I hope you got a lot of value out of this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.